Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna making bath truffles. They usually come like this, but this time there is a customer who requested a specific shape. He wants to have a donut, so I have this little donut mold here that I got from Amazon. I will see if I can find the link again. What it is basically a mixture between the dry ingredients and the wet ingredients. It's for the dry ingredients, it's a mixture of sodium bicarbonate and citric acid, which together will dissolve in the water. And then you have cocoa butter that I'm using here. It's perfect skin care ingredient. It's very solid and extremely moisturizing. You want to first of all weigh out your cocoa butter. This is an ingredient that chocolate makers use to make chocolate as well. This is how it comes. I love this type of pellets because they are easy to measure out and weigh out to melt and so forth, instead of dealing with these big chunks of cocoa butter that is so hard that you need like a sledgehammer or a saw, you know. Okay, so we're gonna need 135 grams. Okay, and we're gonna melt this on the double boiler. You can use a microwave as well. Just be sure that you use short bursts. Meanwhile, we weigh out the dry ingredients, starting with sodium bicarbonate, and we are going to need 210 grams. We are going to be adding citric acid to it. I can show you here, because this doesn't contain water, and it is better because then you are sure, you can see here what it says, then you are sure that the fact that it doesn't contain water will prevent the fizzing effect when you don't want to have it. So the moment you put it in your bathtub, then it's going to be fizzing and not before. That's what I want to say. Okay, so we are going to need basically the half, and in this case it is going to be 105 grams. I like to take a fork for this. I have the feeling that it mixes better. You have more, it has more possibility to grab into and around, instead of a spoon, but that's just a preference. So you make sure that it is mixed very well and it doesn't have any clumps in it anymore. You could also sift it if you want to, but I feel that I can get it clump free with my fork. And these are the dry ingredients, and for the wet ingredients we're gonna see this in a moment. Here is the cocoa butter. It's completely melted. So what we're going to do now, we're going to add the wet ingredients directly into it, which is the La Baume colorant. This is a colorant from Brambleberry that is especially made for bath bombs and bath truffles. We're not going to need much. Like 2 drops is more than enough. We're gonna add the polysorbate 80 to prevent the rings around the top. This is an emulsifier. It's optional, but it's always good to have. And we are going to add 6 grams. I'm gonna put the ounces measurements in the description box below. We add the fragrance oil of your choice to it, and we need 3 grams, and in goes the fragrance oil. Now the trick of this recipe is to work while it's still nice and hot. Now you mix all the wet ingredients together. And you can see how the cocoa butter gets colored. Smells amazing. So you want to now mix the wet ingredients to the dry ingredients and then be ready to move really fast and get your things into the mold while it's still hot. Mix everything. Also make sure that everything from the bottom, you stir it up. And then when you can see that everything is incorporated and mixed very well, then you want to grab your mold. And then what I like to do is just to push it in. Just get it in on the mold and then push it inside the little cavities. And as I said, don't let the mixture get too cold, otherwise it will be difficult. But if you press it like this, it's gonna be okay. So these truffles are very, very nice. I mean, what is the difference between a truffle and a bath bomb is that the truffle is contains more nourishing oils, and it's less an entertainment factor like a bath bomb. You expect it to fizz and to have a lot of colors and these type of things, versus these truffles that are more like if you want to take a relaxing bath, or if you have really dry skin, your skin will be soft and nourished after this treatment. So after having all the mold filled and a huge mess on your working table, it is time to let these truffles sit. I let it sit for about 24 hours, and then we come back to unmold it, because then you will be sure that everything is really set and really hard, so you can easily unmold it and then be ready to use it. Okay, so it's the next day and we are going to see how these little donut bath truffles, how they unmold. Very cute, isn't it? They really have this beautiful characteristic that once you took a bath with it and you step out of the bath, your skin is so hydrated and moisturized and nourished that you basically don't need to put cream on yourself. That's also the feedback I get from the people who used it. So here are the little donuts, and now we are going to see how we can decorate it. So I have some white melt and pour, and I'm gonna attempt to use a pipette and see whether or not I can make the glaze. And then I'm adding straight the glitter on it. This biodegradable glitter I got from Nurture Soap. Okay, and some more glitter on top. This gentleman specifically said he wants to have a lot of glitter on top of the donuts. I guess it's for his wife. So here we go. That's our little donuts. We're gonna leave the melt and pour set a little bit and then see how we can make a package with it. So the second batch is ready for unmolding. So I have here the melt and pour again, and I want to see if I can manage to do a different kind of glazing this time. It's a bit difficult because of the gloves, but let's see. So I'm gonna dip the donut into the melt and pour. I think I need to do this twice, otherwise you won't see the glaze too much. We're good for the melt and pour, and now let's add some glitter. Okay, so these are the last donuts. They're a little bit more vibrant, and I decided to go with a different kind of glaze just to change things up a little bit. So let's see if it works. Okay, I think these look really, really cute. Let's add a little bit of glitter. Okay, so I'm gonna show you a close up. Okay, so now I want to see if I can find a cute method to package them. So this is a regular chocolate truffle box. I put in as tissue paper, and now I want to place the donuts in here and see how it would fit. I think they really turned out cute, I have to say. You can keep your chocolate box near the bathtub, and then when you're ready to take a bath, you just take one out. You know, I love the idea. Going to be adding my label. Like so. And there you have it. So we are going to be decorating the last two boxes. I made them a little bit different just to change things up a little bit.